whatever he is no demands. This is the unconditional love that he has given. So little bit we can imitate that love.
Have you asked any questions to Gurudev as a devotee? And what was his answer? If you could please share. So today we have a very beautiful gift given to us by our beloved Bhanu Didi. Bhanu Didi, very, very warm welcome. And thank you for this gift of talking to us about a very special brother and all our Guru on Ravi. We're very grateful. Welcome, Bhanu.
Thank you, Mansi. It's so wonderful, to be with all of you. Even though it is virtually, we are, expressing our connection here. And we are meeting virtually, but still it's feeling very nice, that, oh, I'm talking to Mansi and so many other viewers now through you. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma, you shared so many stories and intimate thoughts about Gurudev in your book, Gurudev on the Plateau of the Peak, but we are always hungry for more. So, I want to ask my first question. Amma, you've written about this, and the word Sahodari, so beautiful, means one who has shared a womb. And to think about anyone sharing a womb with Gurudev is so enlivening and joy-giving. So, Amma, my question is in two parts. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say joyful memory with Gurudev? And the second part to the question is, 3 things we should do as devotees to meaningfully share this lifetime with Gurudev.
Oh, I'll come to the second part first and then talk about the first part later. So, 3 things that as all of us as devotees that we can do is, to share, care, and also to accept people as they are. Give them the space that they deserve. That they want. We should just accept them as they are. So this is what Gurudev does to us. He never says you change like this, you become like this. He has accepted us so 100% totally. That is how we have seen that change from inside. That whatever he is no demands. This is the unconditional love that he has given. So little bit we can imitate that love. Like by sharing whatever we have, our knowledge and then our time, and the sadhana seva satsang Gurudev says. So this is a beautiful way to really to be connected like Gurudev, at least little, because that's how he has done to us. He has shared his life. In fact, when you say Sahodari, you are saying, so he has even shared his womb and the mother's womb with me, like like that. He has shared so much of knowledge and love for everybody. It's not only me, every one of us feels so special with him, isn't it? So this quality of Gurudev we can at least follow a little, even if you follow little percent in that love, our life is done. So it's like even a single drop of the ocean, one drop is also like the ocean only, so we can also do that. So we remember to share and be helpful to people. Know that everybody is our part of us. That is the greatness of Gurudev. And when we are when we walk with him in his stride, we also get that energy, the ability to follow his words. I feel like that, that this is what we can do as devotees. we call ourselves as his devotee, we need to know that we need to share him with others. We need to care for others, and then accept people like how he has accepted us. No, accept people as they are, so that they blossom in their own qualities. Otherwise, all the time, what we do, no, we look at life from our own colored glass, isn't it? This is what I have learned from Gurudev. He never looks at anybody with a colored glass. And that is why each and every one of us, we are so comfortable with him. And we may be opposites. When we meet so many people I have met, they may be opposite in nature, they may be different mindset, but still, you're able to accept them. So this is a wonderful gift that Gurudev has given to all of us, the satsang. I feel that we have to emphasize on that. What do you say?
My new mantra, ma. So beautiful. Imitate Gurudev little bit.
Imitate the highest if you want to imitate. Yeah.
Part one of the question, if you want to come back to it now. The first thought.
First thought. I feel very grateful and very blessed and blissful. That's what I always say. I'm blessed and blissed. When I think about it, that it's fantastic. It's something, that it's very, I feel very grateful. That's the only word you can say, and how he has thought of bringing me with him, It's very fulfilling.
Very beautiful. Amma, so on Raksha Bandhan, the name of the festival itself has the word Bandhan in it. And it is celebrating bond and that Bandhan. And spirituality is all about freedom. So, can you share how we reconcile both?
In fact, Raksha Bandhan here is not the Bandhan that we usually use for bondage. This is binding, that is bondage. Okay. So it's a reference to context. Most of the words that we use in Sanskrit, it is reference to context. So this context is different from what we usually think in the word bondage, Bandhan. So in fact here we say this means binding, to establish that connection forever, all the time. Sometimes even as friends, it's of course this is between brother sister, they say Raksha Bandhan. So look at life in that way, how we grew up together, enjoyed, shared moments of joy, and equally, whatever difficulties, also everything, we used to move together, right? So that togetherness should be emphasized here, so that is why we say that this festivity is all about connectivity. Sometimes we have our own path. We go in one way, even as brothers, sisters, brothers, or even friends. We have been together in younger days, and then if you see, many of us, we are in different in fact different countries or different walks of life, so we have lost connection, most of them, so this is the time to reconnect, like that. They make, it's wherever you are, you say that I am with you. So when you reconnect like that, and then when you say that I am there for you, that is what a brother comes and a sister comes and says on that Raksha Bandhan day, that I am there for you. Usually we are expecting brothers and others to help us, but here the sister is saying, now I want to be, of some help to you. I am with you all the time. Even though I'm married and gone, I'm in some other, um, path or walk of life, busy with something, our own work. So every year you remind yourself, oh, I am there for you. So when you feel that somebody is with you all the time, unconditional, that is why they say brother, sister, there's unconditional love is Raksha Bandhan. So when you do this, then this fear goes from life. When there is the lack, fear means insecurity, right? So in any stage you may get insecurity, whether you're rich or poor or anything. It's a state of mind. So somebody coming and telling you, I am there for you, it's so fantastic, isn't it? So establishing that connection and saying that I'm there for you is what is Raksha Bandhan. I feel, Gurudev has time and again has shown this. He has told. So usually always he says, I am there for you, don't worry. So on that day you see so many people want to come and tell him, I want to tie Rakhi for you. Means I want to be there for you, like that. So I have seen one of the Rakhis, a few years back, how one person started, I had tied him. Usually in the south we don't have so much of Raksha Bandhan, there is in the north only they celebrate it in a big way, but the whole ideology is so beautiful. So then we also started celebrating here, and there is no north-south divide here in the ashram. It's all Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It's all over the world. People come here, isn't it? So when we started doing it, so a few people were tying for him in Ganga, and then he came to the satsang. So there were thousands of people, everybody wanted to tie, and he showed his hand everywhere, every step he was. So from here till the shoulder, both the hands, he had only Rakhi. And then there was, Ganga was filled with Rakhis, and 1 year though I remember. So we were sorting out so many Rakhis. And this is so beautiful, that how people want to be connected, how they want to express that same thing, yeah, all the time you are there for us. Now at least one day we want to say that we are there for you, So this is another sentiment, it's all about the sentiments and feeling. We are not only, we are just desires, thoughts. We are also governed by feelings, isn't it? So this is a finer feeling of connectivity. So, and also we do tilak on this day, and Raksha Bandhan day. It is basically saying that be with the wisdom, or the wisdom. The tilak signifies wisdom. So in life we need to live in wisdom. So that is how you can establish real connection, friendliness, friendship. All these things comes with wisdom, isn't it? So this is also a reminder to be in wisdom. And also very interestingly, this falls during Shravan Purnima. This is Shravan Maas and the Purnima. So this month of Shravan is the Shravan Purnima is dedicated to all the rishis, that rishis who gave us these Vedas and beautiful scriptures. So there, it is also like expressing our gratitude to all of them for that wisdom and knowledge they have given to us. Even though they are not here, we can't see them, they're unseen, but they are all eternal. That's what they call, rishis are all called chiranjeevis, So they are eternal, and establishing that eternal connection with knowledge and wisdom. This is what it signifies, this Shravan Purnima. So there are so many such, you can have your own, attach your own meaning, but just know that is a day to be happy, celebrate, express our gratitude, express our love. Time and again we need to express our feelings. You can't say, oh, yeah, you can't take people for granted, whether it is a brother, sister, mother, father, cousins, and friends. We need to express, isn't it? Time and again you express. Not that every day we don't have to say I love you and all, but once in a while, when you make them feel special, when you make them feel I am there for you, you're very special to me. It's a very beautiful feeling in your own life. You feel good about it, isn't it? when you appreciate something in life, or when you praise somebody, when you have this feeling of friendship, when you feel the friendliness, it is you who is getting more refined, isn't it? You're getting benefited. So, and when you're so centered and happy, uplifted, there's more creativity in you happening through, this. And life is all about this. Life is all about celebration. How to celebrate life. That's why we have come here. Celebration is celebrating the wisdom, celebrating the love that you have, that unconditional love, celebrating in gratitude. There are so many ways to celebrate. So this is another way to celebrate, I feel.
Beautiful, Ma. And for many, I think it has redefined the role of a sister a little bit, especially on Raksha Bandhan, to say, I am here for you. Yeah. Protection is both ways. It's so beautiful. So we see you play the role of a perfect sister. And personally, Amma, and I'm sure everyone...
That you should ask Gurudev.
By defining that role itself. The way you defined that role for that day was so beautiful, Amma. And also you play the role of a perfect grihasti while being the perfect vairagi. And genuinely, Amma, I've personally learned so much to just observe you play the role of a devotee. And we learn so much from you. So the next question is, have you asked any questions to Gurudev as a devotee? If there's any one question that strikes you, and what was his answer, if you could please share.
When you go in front of your master, all questions disappear, right?
Could you share something about Gurudev in the lockdown? He like?
Oh, he is more busy than ever. We used to think, okay, now nobody's around, he doesn't have work. He is meeting everybody online and from all over the world, different time zones, and everything, small meeting, big meeting, like thousands of people are also joining, and then there are only one-on-one meetings are also happening. And it's really constantly, he's just busy, means, feels like that is his, from morning till night he has this routine. And making so many people happy and comfortable, and this is just fantastic. And he made the best use of the time, whether it is lockdown or any time. Before it used to be personally you'll meet, now he is meeting virtually, which is also meeting, right? So when you see him, it's really like so encouraging, but it's quite tiring. I keep telling him, what is this? You're meeting you have so many meetings. That is the sisterly advice, which is not heard. We can't complain. No, I shouldn't complain. This is the complaint he had said, I think. I shouldn't complain. But even his lunch and dinner time sometimes is, keeps fluctuating because of his meetings. Because of the time zones, because he has to adjust to the time, other people's time, everything is such a thing, like only looking at others' comfort, not that how can I help others? How can I help? Every minute is spent in that. If not in these meetings, then of course he'll never forego his exercise and meditation and all that, and walks everywhere, no car now. And it's really fantastic, to see him walk the talk. When he says meditate, you do exercise, you do pranayama, everything he does, right?
So lovely to get a glimpse of him through all your words today, and to have you here. My last question is, there are all sorts of relationships, and in the lockdown, people are experiencing ups and downs. Some relationships are so beautiful and blossom, some maybe strange brother sister relationship. So your message, if you have anything to say to everybody, and in specific to siblings, brothers.
I would say that we are so fortunate to have each other. Whoever you have met in this lifetime, they are supposed to be meet. You are supposed to meet them. There is a reason that we have all met, no, right? So let us celebrate this meeting in this lifetime. Whoever we have met, and especially our siblings, we have come together, and it's so special, to have a brother and sister. It's a very special relationship, and at the same time, make everybody your brother and sister. All over the world, there is so much love. Everybody has their own ways of expressing. You don't have to tie a Raksha Bandhan. Now you have to do it virtually, right? Just, tie it with your love, unconditional love. And especially brother-sister relationship is not a relationship, it's a friendly relationship, I would say. It should be based on friendliness and not demands. Gurudev often says, demand destroys love, right? So we can't say, oh, he's my brother, he has to do this for me, or she's my sister, she will do it for me. So don't take people for granted, but respect and love each other, and celebrate together. And whoever it is, and then we don't have to worry, oh, my brother is in America or Africa, somewhere else. Whoever is here, they are also your brother, sister, right? With them also you can celebrate. And now though we have to go in solitude, but then in our heart, we can wish everybody well. And we have come here for a short time, so we don't have to carry any anger, aggression, all these, ill feelings, I would say. So whatever you have done, any ill feeling you have, in the past, all that is to be forgotten today for the Raksha Bandhan. That is why they say, no, I have no more such, demands or ill feeling for you. It's all love. It's a bond of love. That is what we have to, a bond of wisdom and love. So reminding yourself this day that you are there for them. I am there for you. This is the always, Gurudev says, no, there is a joy of giving. The joy of giving is greater than the joy of receiving, right? So this is a chance for you to give that love, unconditional love and friendliness. So happy Raksha Bandhan.
Very happy Raksha Bandhan, Amma. Thank you for making our festival so special and sharing so much about Gurudev and your time. Thank you, Amma. Jai Gurudev.
The perfect gift for your sibling or yourself this Raksha Bandhan is the biography of Pujya Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar, written by his sister, Srimati Bhanumati Narsimhanji. Her words are so powerful and wonderful. They have the ability to transport you right to the time she's talking about. It makes for the perfect read. Do you feel like you're living those moments with Gurudev?